Let's talk about one of the trickiest, most deceptive questions you'll face in any job interview. Why did you leave your last job? It sounds simple, right? But don't be fooled. This question is a landmine. One wrong move, one poorly chosen word, and boom, you're out of the running. Just like that. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to answer this question in a way that keeps you in the game, shows your professionalism, and positions you as a top-tier candidate. By the end, you'll know exactly what to say, no matter if you were laid off, quit, or even fired. Let's get into it. There are a handful of classic job interview questions that almost every hiring manager asks. You've probably heard them all before. Tell me about yourself. What are your biggest weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your salary expectations? But why did you leave your last job? Is one of the sneakiest. Because it's not just about your answer, it's about what they can read into it. Most candidates don't realize this question is designed to expose red flags. It's not a chance to brag, it's not even about your resume. It's a test. Are you someone who's going to badmouth a previous employer? Are you going to raise concerns about reliability, performance, or attitude? Will you accidentally disqualify yourself? See, hiring managers often use this question the way a trap uses bait. It looks innocent, but it's trying to catch you slipping. That's why it's not a question you want to spend too much time on. Your goal is simple. Address it quickly, avoid damage, and shift the conversation back to why you're a great fit. Here's what to keep in mind before you even start crafting your answer. 1. Never badmouth. Even if your boss was a nightmare, don't say it. The second you speak negatively about a past job or manager, your interviewer imagines you doing the same to them later on. 2. Keep it short. This is not the time to tell your life story. Give a clean, focused answer, then pivot back to your strengths and what you bring to the table. 3. They're not entitled to your full story. This might surprise you, but you don't owe them every detail. Think of this like someone asking for your credit card number. You can share it, but should you? Use discretion. Share only what helps your case. Now let's break down the ideal answers based on 3 common scenarios: getting laid off, resigning voluntarily, or being fired. Scenario 1. You were laid off. This one's easier to handle, but it still needs to be done carefully. Do say, I was part of a department-wide layoff. The company downsized about 10% of the workforce, and since I was one of the more recent hires, my role was impacted. Why this works? It removes the idea that you were let go for personal or performance reasons. It puts the spotlight on company circumstances, not your actions. Avoid saying anything that hints at performance problems. Don't let the interviewer wonder if it was just you who got cut. Scenario 2. You resigned. Voluntarily quitting your job doesn't have to be a red flag, as long as you explain it the right way. Best way to frame it? I was ready to take on more. I'd been in the same role for several years, had learned a lot, but growth opportunities were limited. I wanted to keep challenging myself, and that's what led me here. Why this works? It shows ambition and growth. It reassures them that you're not someone who quits on a whim. It connects your past to your interest in their role. Keep this explanation tight and optimistic. You want them nodding, not digging deeper. Scenario 3. You were fired. This is the toughest one, and the truth is, you do not need to say the word fired. That word carries baggage, and interviewers may stop listening to anything else after they hear it. Instead, reframe the story. Say this: when I first joined the company, the role was very aligned with my skills. But over time, it shifted into something very different, something that didn't play to my strengths or match what I'm passionate about. Ultimately, I decided to move on so I could pursue work I'm more aligned with. You're not lying, you're controlling the narrative. Want to really seal the deal? Follow it up with something like, that experience reminded me how much I enjoy solving problems in insert relevant area, which is exactly what this opportunity offers. Why this works? It shifts focus from blame to realignment. It brings the conversation back to your fit for the current role. Remember, you're not on trial. You're not obligated to hand over a story that damages your chances. Here are a few things you should never do, no matter which scenario fits your past. Don't rant. Even if you were mistreated, now is not the time. Keep your response classy and composed. Don't overshare. They don't need the full breakdown of what happened. Stick to the big picture. Don't play the victim. You want to be seen as resilient, focused, and forward-looking, not bitter or stuck in the past. Once you've delivered your clean, polished answer, don't leave it hanging. Redirect immediately. Here's how. After talking about why you left, say, "And that's what really motivated me to find a role where I can insert what excites you about this new job. From everything I've learned about this position, it seems like a great fit." This is your opportunity to pivot back to what really matters, why they should hire you. Use this moment to show you're focused, optimistic, and ready to contribute. Let's quickly recap how to ace this tricky question. If you were laid off, be honest, but clarify it wasn't about your performance. Mention the broader layoff and your status as a recent hire. If you resigned, frame it as a growth decision. You were ready to learn more, take on more, or align better with your goals. If you were fired, don't say the word fired. Reframe it as a role misalignment. Focus on what you learned and how it brought you to where you are now. And above all, stay positive, be brief, pivot back to your strengths. Mastering this one question could be the key to landing your next big opportunity. If this helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more job interview strategies, and check the link in the description for free tools to boost your career.